everyone. Welcome back to Lana's Little Things with me, Dr. Lana, specialist gerontologist, talking all things living agelessly, caregiving, bridging generational gaps, and entrepreneurship. And you know how that goes. Good morning, good evening, good night. How is everyone? We are on celebrating day 90 of Lana's Little Things. 90. That must mean something. So I thought, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for continuing with me and joining me on this journey for 90 whole days. Consistency is key. And it's been a pleasure. It's really been good. And I'm loving the feedback as well. So since it's 90 and I am a gerontologist, 90 is gonna have a special meaning for me because let's face it. And most 90-year-olds, most 80-year-olds, most of our older persons, what I've grown up with, if you're in a family, you know how it is. The older persons, have you ever not heard growing up? Wait, wait. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue. So we're going to go into a little bit of the character development and way of that, how that adds to our character, because we've been talking about character for a little bit. I think I'll stay on character for a little bit because it's so important. But patience is a virtue. Like why? And is it a weakness and a virtue, or is it a strength and a virtue? What does it exactly mean? So all these definitions we've heard of, we don't exactly know what they mean. So let's go into a bit. So I'm like, as usual, I'm gonna see. Let's type it in. Let's see what Google says. Let's see what other definitions say. And again, but most of them, you know what they say? Let's see. To be able to wait for something without becoming frustrated. That's one. To be able to endure provocation without losing your cool. That's two. To endure and something that frustrates you or that hurts you, or in a relationship and you're not certain, without giving up hope that things will get better. That's a third one. Does that sound like a weak person to you? Can you imagine enduring provocation? Can you imagine enduring being in a situation that you cannot change and you're still looking forward to hope that it will change? That is a strength. So believe me, patience is a virtue. It's a good thing. It's a character trait. It's a strength. So that's the what. What about the why do we need it? And again, it's a character building. We're talking about character building. Character is everything. Character is who you are at core. And patience is one of those things that bring you to your core. So, for older persons, let's break it down into our peeps, shall we? For older persons, you beautiful older ones, life is changing. Well, life is changing for us all, but life sometimes it feels like it's accelerating and changing for you. Physical change, mental change, emotional change, social change. Oh boy, disease. Can we talk about that? Communicable and otherwise. You have a lot to do. You have a lot of change that's happening in your body and outside of your world. Patience, I know you've got that in spades, many of you. Just hold on. Hope the hope that things will be better really makes a difference. You caregivers, oh boy, yes you do. Why? To provide attentive support to the ones you're caring and also to help yourself. Be patient with yourself. Give yourself grace for this space. Entrepreneurs, us entrepreneurs, one day never goes into the other. It's never the same. Or as the older persons in Barbados in the Caribbean would say, no 2 days break open the same way. So patience when you are an entrepreneur, trying to bridge gaps, you're trying to do everything. For entrepreneurs, it's the steady influence that patience gives you during challenges. How about that? In all, the capacity to endure difficulties without being agitated, being resilient, having that bounce back, being able to forgive. Emotional intelligence, I've seen that too. But basically, what that means is you're able to discern a situation. You're able to see when It was the right time to say something, and it was the wrong time to say something. So hold your word and when to speak. Hmm. So what do we do? How can we do it then? Sometimes just take a deep breath, see the bigger, better outcome, the hope, and we go with that. Take the deep breath out as well, don't forget. And remember your why. Remember why we're doing this. To bridge gaps, foster better relationships, endure the hard times, be resilient, bounce back, build character. Who can say no to that? From my heart to yours, patience is a virtue. It is. So we need to wait, and it builds our character. From my heart to yours again, because I'm going to say that again. Just keep it up. Don't give up. Dr. Lana signing out. Day 90. Special, special. I'll see you tomorrow. God willing. Let's be patient. We can wait for tomorrow.